It's champion versus champion once again tonight on Fandemonium.
Oh my God!
I'm embarrassed!
He's flying!
Welcome in. It's almost time.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Fandemonium. It's Champions Week here, apparently, because we're bringing all our champions back to go one-on-one with each other and see who comes out as the top dog. But first, I am the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, and apparently I am also predicting the future. If you've watched Monday Night Raw, you know what it means. I am Ritz. And joining me as he does each and every Monday night, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Frank Vespi.
Hello.
How you doing, Frank?
I'm doing quite better since last week. I am not on NyQuil cocktails today.
Yeah, you were not feeling it last week.
I was not feeling it. Yeah, and I feel so much better now. I discovered the magic of Delsum.
Great. Awesome. Love that for you. We want to thank our sponsor, FanUp. FanUp is the best way to enjoy fantasy sports, daily NBA and MLB contests, and more. Win great prizes. Sign up today. Use promo code A2D for 5,000 bonus points. That's a $50 value. You can find them in the App Store. FanUp. Again, promo code A2D. Frank, we've got a fun one tonight. I'm going to let you in. I'm going to let you introduce our challenger.
Yes.
And then I will handle les champions. Please bring in our challenger.
All right, so our challenger this week, he was the champion of episode 2, soundly beating one Mr. Ralph Dellavecchio. He is not a president of the Wizard of Oz fan club, but he still terrorizes people on the golf course. And he just came back from a very lengthy vacation. Thank you for not inviting us, you asshole. It's Ryan Brodo.
Ryan, how you feeling, buddy?
Like there's going to be a lot of mistakes being made tonight.
You have a massive mountain to climb. Are you up for it?
Well, I've already been accused of like calling Pete out, which like that's on you. No, up there. Yeah, up you.
Hey,
you,
it made for good TV. The people like it.
No, it does. It does. I was going to just win the first episode, or I guess the second episode, and then retire officially. And here I am back like 3 weeks later. So we'll see.
All right. So I said I was going to introduce Les Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to take this off so it doesn't kill anybody. Allow me to introduce to you the reigning, defending, undisputed Fandemonium champion, Mr. Pete Evans!
Also the Grill Master.
I will agree with that.
Can't forget that. Can't forget the Grill Master. Yeah.
So Pete, how you feeling, man?
You
took down Ralph after he bet the house. You took down Brian Daley from Hockey Happy Hour, and now you're looking at Mr. Ryan Brodo.
It's mixed emotions because I really truly did think that Brodo called me. I was hurt a little bit by it, you know. And then I realized now his words may have got taken out of context, and he just may have
Why aren't we just running with this, you morons?
politely raised his hand and asked. But that's how I feel now. Once the game gets started, the mind is going to do what it's going to do. Mud holes are going to be stomped. The middle fingers are going to go up. And then because you stepped against me, you will now find out why I am. Put your ones up, people. If you're watching, I'm not looking at the contest tab. Matter of fact, after I win this one, I need a fucking layer. That's what I need.
Woo! Speaking of the game getting started, let's go right to it. Gentlemen, we don't need to explain the rules for you.
Exactly.
Frank's going to give a quick rundown for those of you just joined us for your first time at home.
All right. So
Let's
this is
get
your
right to
first
it.
time, second time, third, fourth, or fifth time. It's based off of a popular show that involves questions and answers. Rest in peace to the GOAT, Alex Trebek. We have 6 categories: NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, pro wrestling, and fandom. Point values are from 100 to 500, and if you are playing along in the chat, please don't give away the answers. But you can give wrong answers.
And by virtue of it's his first time on the air in 2 weeks, Ryan, you have control.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the strategy, which I call a non-strategy, that I had in episode 2. Give me fandom for 100, please.
Name one of the three starter Pokemon from Pokemon Red or Blue.
Nope.
Pikachu.
No.
This is not built for anybody over the age of 35. This question.
Pete, I'll be 27 in like 3 days, and I don't know this answer. So,
wait, we're
wait, what?
I do not know this answer.
All right, good night, everybody. We'll see you next week as we bring in 2 new challengers.
He's an old soul, you farts.
Yeah, like I know, like I'll probably get hate for this in the chat. I wasn't like a Pokemon kid. I wasn't.
All right, fair enough. This fandom may backfire on me then.
Oh no.
All right, so Ryan,
not
you have
only
nothing...
did you hype up the call out, but now you skewed it for the underdog to win. You really are.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Trust me, I sat there and I made sure that everybody had a fair shot with my questions.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle?
Pokemon! All right. Those are the answers, and control goes to Ryan. You old soul.
Give me WWE for 100.
Double E for 100. This WWE Hall of Famer won the very first Royal Rumble.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
And Ryan is on the board.
I wasn't sure because the thing like delayed for me. I didn't know if I buzzed in before Pete. I wasn't sure. So
well, and Ryan, Frank was looking down. So
yeah, now nobody called me. Like nobody called it in. I'm like, are we still on?
Ryan, you have control.
Let's go WWE for 2.
Double E for 200. Name 2 of the original 4 Horsemen.
Damn
One
you.
Mr. Evans.
Ole and Arn Anderson, J.J. Dillon, Tully Blanchard, and Ric Flair.
He named them all.
With these questions, you need to start fucking doing bonus points.
Calm down. Calm yourself down there.
Listen, just because you thought you could wear a salmon color workout shirt like you actually worked out.
This is like, hey,
he's coming after everybody. Damn.
Yo, bro.
Jesus.
You calm yourself down there. Next week, I'm letting Frank do your intro.
Ooh.
So you're saying your money's on me to win. I don't know how I feel about that now. Okay.
I feel like Pete had all this harnessed energy after thinking I called him out. He's like driven to me. And now that he realizes I was just chilling for 2 weeks, he's like, okay, I got to put it somewhere. I got to put it somewhere.
Control goes to Pete.
We're going to switch it up a little bit. Let's go NHL for 100.
NHL for 100. This kid, and a bane to all Flyers fans, had his number retired by his junior hockey team.
Pete, just so you know, I'm not Brian Daley, so.
I know. That's why I wanted to get this shit out of the way. I have no idea about this one. I think the kid in quotations means something to more hockey watchers.
It's for 100, so I'll get it's Crosby, Sidney Crosby.
It is Crybaby okay. Crosby,
okay.
Yes. That is correct, sir.
Sorry.
Jesus, delay over here.
No, it was I got one of those messages where it was like, oh, something bad happened, but
there were some dirty pictures.
All right.
I'm leaving that alone.
Control to right.
Let's go NHL for 200.
NHL for 2. In 2001, Joe Sakic broke the tradition of having the captain hoist the trophy over their head first. Instead, he handed it off to his Avalanche teammate and Hall of Famer who waited 22 years to lift the cup.
This may be wrong. I'm going to go Patrick Waugh.
Oh, all right. Different retired athlete on that team. It is not Patrick Waugh.
Okay.
But very good guess, though.
I was thinking like he hadn't been in the league for 22 years.
That was a very good guess, Pete.
I feel like Pete getting his points deducted was like a small victory for me, so I'm going to stick with the small victory. So if I can just keep gaining ground in this category, I feel like I'm
going the
okay.
opposite direction.
Yes, like I feel like I'm just going to take the small victories with some of these
And
categories.
after 22 years, Raymond Bork.
I never would have got that.
Ray Bork was the teammate. All right. Control to Ryan.
Let's go back to Phantom for 200. Hopefully there's no Pokeballs in this one.
This 2004 ABC series saw Jack, Sawyer, and Hurley all searching for answers following a mysterious plane crash. Pete.
Lost.
Yes. And they all found out they were on the same island as Gilligan.
Stop
allegedly. I don't know. I've never seen an episode of the damn thing.
Let's go Fandom for 300.
Fandom for 3. There are only 2 superhero films in history to surpass $2 billion in worldwide gross. Name one of them. Mr. Brodo.
I'm going to say it's the Avengers.
Be more specific.
Oh, good.
No, the Avengers was an actual movie. That's his guess. That was the first one.
Oh, no, I wasn't saying the original. I was just okay. I'll say Endgame. I'll say Endgame.
What are we doing here, people? What are we doing?
See, Pete tried to screw me.
What is the name of the first Avengers movie?
See that? The original Avengers movie wasn't on this, correct? It was the other 2, correct?
Correct.
No, but what I'm saying is,
I see what you're doing down there.
What I'm saying is, he said the Avengers, which is an actual movie, which was incorrect. And then
technically, the original was called Marvel's The Avengers. If we're being technical,
you said 2 out of the 3 words. You committed.
Well, thank goodness this discussion was about Fast and the Furious. My goodness.
Okay.
All right.
See how we playing?
Control to Ryan.
Oh, let's go NBA 100.
NBA for 100. The Indiana Pacers Detroit Pistons brawl in 2004, hey Don, is known by this rhyming name.
Damn you, quick trigger
Pete.
finger.
The Malice in the Palace.
How'd he click that so fast?
Yeah, Malice at
He's
the
had
Palace.
2 weeks to practice.
In the Palace at the Palace. I was going to be a stickler and get you on the prepositions, but you know what?
And the next time I saw you, you were getting put in the cloverleaf.
Pete has control.
Fandom for 400.
Fandom for 4. Whatever happened to predictability was the start of this iconic 1980s, 1990s sitcom.
Just so you know, it never went over on mine. I can't click on it. Mine's frozen.
It did that to me one time last week.
Yeah, I can't touch it.
Yeah, it's not highlighting for me either to click in, even though I don't know the answer. Oh, I do know it. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm still like on the main screen where it just shows all the categories.
Oh.
Whatever.
Can I guess the answer even though it didn't highlight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Family Matters.
No.
Thank you for guessing.
Did you do that? No.
I can't guess, nor do I really want to guess.
Oh, fuck.
Right, you don't have a guess at all.
Can I guess again?
I'm not giving you points if you guess again.
What is happening down there?
I know it now. Fuck.
Ryan, you out?
Yeah, I'm good.
Full House.
Yep.
All right.
All
Control
of them running to the kitchen at the end.
to Pete.
Yep.
Shit. Fandom for 500.
Fandom for 5. Do you want to read this one?
It's morphin' time! Power Rangers debuted in August of 1993 with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, led by the being Zordon. 3 other series would see Zordon as a mentor. Name one of them. Anybody?
I mean, I'm down 700.
Hey, but this could bring it back. I need a hard fandom question. What do you want from me? You two are nerds, so I had to make it tough.
I'm not. You know that I'm not a nerd of Power Rangers, though.
But you both are still nerds. So everything I went to was like, nope, Pete knows that right out the gate. I was like, nope, Ryan's gonna know that one. It was 2 different sides, 2 different like eras of life. No,
I'm going to give you the same response that Pete did. Pete's down 700. Why would I touch him?
Power Rangers Zeo,
I was
Power
literally
Rangers
thinking
Turbo,
Power Rangers in space.
Power Rangers in space.
Can I be honest with you? I was trying to think of the potential guesses, and then I just had Power Rangers Turbo, like the theme song, stuck in my head.
So then why did you just say it?
Because I got distracted. I was reflecting on the great theme songs of Power Rangers.
That's fair. There's some pretty good bangers in there. Shout out to what is that?
Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah. It's far away from you over here. He actually got it right in the chat, so big props to him.
Let me double check 5. All right, we got 5 more questions before we have to take a break.
So it's still control to me, right?
Back to Pete.
All right. NHL for 300.
NHL for 3. And you thought Philly fans are bad? Fans of this team were known for starting riots after their Stanley Cup losses in 1994 and 2011. I can
Dynasty,
hear Daley
Don.
screaming.
Didn't the Rangers win the cup in 1994?
They did, but who lost?
I know. Shit. All right, fuck it.
Ooh, Pete with the guess.
Right. Calgary Flames.
No.
We are just watching the collapse of the
But I'm not getting
Empire.
beat. I'm beating myself.
And I'm perfectly fine with that, by the way.
Ryan, do you have a guess?
I know it's.
Lead.
I'm like so sure it's one of the Canadian teams, but again, like why?
Live a little dangerously.
Yeah. And if you get it wrong, you're still up by 500.
If
Right.
this damn franchise screws me, I'm gonna be pissed. Is it the Canadians?
No. It's
Oh
the
God!
Canucks.
Jeez.
Where's the panic meter at right now, Ryan?
I don't know. It's still on vacation.
And shout out to Don and Dynasty for getting that right.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
NHL for 400.
NHL for 4. Prior to their relocation in 1997, this team had the smallest market in the NHL, being sandwiched between 2 even larger markets.
Oh, son of a!
What's up, Marcus? Marcus Thomas
Ooh.
hanging out in the chat
No,
over there
is it?
under the
Hi,
Pro
Marcus.
Fan Talk page.
Marcus, you know this answer? Text me.
Is it in the West Coast, Frank?
No hints.
What the hell's
No
happening
hint.
now?
No
You stop
hintsies.
it. You stop it.
No hints.
I am not going to hold your hand to the
What's
answer.
next? Can I buy a vowel? Like, what's going on here?
Oh, mighty sound effects lady. Do I have 2 numbers right?
It's such a good game.
Oh,
Need an answer, gentlemen.
I remember like what region it's in, but it's for 400. That's a lot.
Don's cracking up.
Don's dying over there.
Don picks the one show I can't look at the chat to go nuts.
Oh, Don has a field day over there.
Yeah,
on
Don.
this show.
Don.
I'll go look and see what's happening after the game because I obviously can't look at that right there. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Pete,
what am I down? How much is this question worth?
400.
400.
So you'd be within 3.
I can't. I'm 90% sure I'm right, but I'm not willing to risk it right now.
All right. The answer is
the Hartford Whalers.
Yeah, I was so far fucking off. So
shout out to Joseph for getting it right over there in the chat.
Ooh.
All
Let me
so
see.
Let's just keep pulling this. Three more. NHL for 500.
NHL for 5.
Yeah, let's get this off the board.
This current NHL player is nicknamed Pickles for his last name, which is shared with a brand of pickles with a stork as its mascot.
I feel like I don't want to know this.
I'm actually intrigued by this, and I have the answers in front of me.
Yeah, I know the mascot. It's Dill Pickles, but who the fuck is Dill?
Imagine being in the NHL and your nickname is Pickles.
Could be worse.
Hey, Pickles, pass me the puck. Like, what are we doing? Probably a great player. So he's probably like a great player, right?
Marcia says, pause.
Yeah, like what?
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
What happened?
So, people that are answered in the chat.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen this name on a jersey.
And a jar.
With a pickle.
Not Dill.
With
And
a
it has a
stork.
As
its mascot.
John is pissed right now.
What does it have to do with Detroit?
Fuck it. I'm gonna guess because I think this is the only type of pickle that we eat. So I'm trying to buzz in. It won't let me buzz in.
All right. So what is it, Pete?
Well, if I give you the last name and the team,
just give me the last name.
Coleman. Cowboys.
No, it is not Coleman.
No. Damn it.
Ryan. In or out?
No.
And props to the chat. It is Marc-Edouard Vlasic.
Dynasty, Marcus, Joseph. I think that's it. I think those are everybody that got it right.
A lot of hockey guys in the chat tonight. A lot of hockey guys.
They came in full
I'm
force.
negative 1,000.
And let's see, 5, 10. 2 more questions before we have to pay some bills.
Is it still Pete?
Yeah, it's still Pete.
It is still Pete.
I love my approach right now. I'm just watching.
Let's go NBA for 500.
NBA for 500. Luka Doncic, Arvydas Sabonis, and Ricky Rubio were all stars in this country's ACB league, known as the second best domestic league in the world.
All right.
Ryan.
Pretty sure. Why did I plug that?
He has to name the league itself or the country?
The country.
The country.
I want to say it's Spain. I'll go with Spain.
It is Spain.
Wow. Okay. I almost overthought myself just there. I would have been pissed.
Ryan has control. The last question.
Ryan has control. And the last question before the break, what would you like to do?
Let's get Fandom out of here.
All right.
Fandom is out of here.
Fandom is already out.
It says Fandom for 400 on my screen.
No, we did that one already.
So is that the one that froze for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go WWE for 3. Is that still here?
Yes.
Okay.
WrestleMania 6 was the first WrestleMania held outside of the United States in this city.
Damn it.
Pete.
Toronto.
Correct. And that is the conclusion of the first half of the show.
I'm out, bitch.
And we are going to take a quick break to pay some bills as Ryan enjoys a 1,400-point lead over the reigning champion.
Hey, Birds fans, the NFL schedule has arrived and Philly Sports Trips has all the details now. Visit the site phillysportstrips.com. This is sure to be an epic season. Be sure to go there now to make sure that you don't get shut out. Join us in Tampa, LA, Seattle, or when we get revenge in Kansas City. Don't want to fly? No problem. Gather up your crew and hop aboard one of our signature boisterous bus trips to DC or New York. Sign up now and make sure to mention A2D. Don't miss out on the best Philly fan experience anywhere. Philly Sports Trip customers always stay at the best hotels and meet NFL legends. Book today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half of Fandemonium. We have our two-time reigning defending champion, Pete Evans, getting his ass handed to him
by himself.
By the champion of our second episode, Mr. Ryan Brodo. We're going to throw it back to Frank. He's going to take us into the second round.
Well, I said it before we paid the bills. Ryan has a 1,400-point lead over Pete. And where did we go? Pete has control of the board.
Let's go WWE 500.
Double E for 500. Pointing at the WrestleMania sign has become a tradition for Royal Rumble winners, but that didn't start until 2008 with this superstar.
I have two. I'm going between two people right now.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh, Ryan, what is your guess?
I'm going to go with John Cena.
And his name is John Cena.
You were between Cena and Orton?
No, I was between Cena and Undertaker because I think Undertaker won in 2007. So I was just trying to figure out the years.
Real quick before Ryan calls out his next one, Pete's getting called out over here by Don Don. Don Don saying Pete not showing up in an important game like Joel in Game 7.
It ain't over. It ain't over with yet. It ain't over with yet.
All right, Ryan, you have control.
Let's go MLB for 100. Let's get that one started.
MLB for 100. This pitcher recently joined the 400 Saves Club.
You freaking dare, Pete. Get away. Get away.
I don't know it.
Get away. Craig Kimbrell.
Yes.
Okay.
It is Craig Kimbrell.
That's like the only Phillies game I watched while I was on vacation, so I'm glad I watched that one. Let's go NFL for 100.
NFL for 100. This current coach is the only active coach on the NFL's 100th anniversary all-time team. Ryan.
I'm going to guess it's Belichick.
It is Belichick.
How does he have a slot on the team if he's a coach? He's on there as a player?
They included coaches on the team.
Okay.
All right, Ryan.
Joseph said Pete Evans collapsing worse than the I-95.
Oh.
Still time, boys. I just need to get on the heater real quick.
Whew. Well, I'm not even going to say it. Woo. That was NFL for 2.
NFL for 200. This team is considered to be the oldest in the league, tracing its history to 1898 and playing in Chicago before relocating in 1960 and again in 1987. Pete.
The Colts?
No, it is not the Colts.
Ew.
See, when you say playing in Chicago before relocating in the
Andy, you better watch yourself up there, Andy.
I didn't write these.
You got to shoot, bro. Like, this is shit. This is nerd. This is nerd. This is not about players. This is about team fucking coaches. You watch Birds of a Feather on Thursday night. Did we talk about teams or coaches, or we talk about players? Players.
Oh, he's trying to do an Allen Iverson practice promo. Get the hell out of here.
I commend him
Ryan,
for
do
the
you have
effort.
a guess?
I do. Tracing its history to 1898, playing in Chicago, and then moving around a bunch of times.
It better not be that fucking bird. I swear to goodness. I swear to goodness.
Nah, I'm good. No, I'll chill.
It's the fucking Cardinals, isn't it?
It's the Arizona bleeping Cardinals.
Yeah.
I didn't want to answer because if it was that, then I feel like people in the chat would be like, "Oh, Ryan only got that because Pete mentioned it." So now I'm good. I'll leave it alone.
Aw. All right.
Let's go back to the NBA. 200.
NBA for 200. The Bahamas lays claim to 2 number 1 overall draft picks in the NBA draft. First, Michael Thompson, Clay's dad, by the Blazers in 1978, and this player was taken by the Suns 40 years later. Pete.
DeAndre Ayton?
It is DeAndre Ayton.
Good job on that one, Pete.
All right, control to Pete.
MLB for 200.
MLB for 2. Ulnar collateral ligament reconstruction is the procedure best known as this surgery, named after the pitcher the procedure was done on.
How did
Pete
you
again.
click that?
Tommy John.
It is Tommy John.
I've got to have some kind of
Back to
delay.
Pete. Oh my God.
MLB for 300.
MLB for 3. It's the amount of Cy Young awards won by Nolan Ryan and a number rarely seen on baseball uniforms. And I hear a dog.
That's him. Oh, God.
So now I got to be careful now because Pete's gotten 2 in a row. So I'm not trying to play games.
Still up next.
Hey, I'm not trying to pull a Falcons against Patriots 2016 right now.
or Ralphie versus Pete.
Yeah, can I just say, Ralphie, because I was away, what are you doing, Ralph? You lost because you didn't do math properly. What are you doing? You dominated the whole game, and then you just didn't add properly, bro.
and then to say no idea.
Yeah.
What are we doing? You bet it all just to not have the answer? Okay.
Oh, thank you, Don. All right, Pete.
You said never. It's rarely. So I didn't really get this based off the first part of the question, my guess. But I got to take shots. I've been taking shots all game. That's why the fuck I'm here in the first place. But this, I'm actually going to be perplexed, flabbergasted, appalled, shocked, stunned.
Put the thesaurus down and just answer the question.
You can't tell me he never won one. So I'm going to go with 0.
It is 0.
What the fuck? How?
Interesting.
It is 0.
Jesus. Okay. MLB for 400.
MLB for 4. A 1951 film starring the Pittsburgh Pirates receives help from up above. It received a remake in 1994 and it starred,
What up? Time out.
Uh-oh. Do you want me to finish reading the question?
Yeah, go ahead and read the question again.
All right. A 1951 film starring the Pittsburgh Pirates receives help from up above. It received a remake in 1994 and it starred, well, I can't name the team or else I'll give away the answer, but it has Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it.
Am I
Pete.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I had the I knew it right away, but I didn't know if we were I didn't want to buzz it while he was reading it. I didn't know when he was ready.
Give it to Ron because I figured that would happen because this isn't a hard fucking question.
So I'm allowed to because I don't want to screw Pete. I don't want to screw Pete out of it. Like, am I allowed to answer it?
Pete, I say yes.
Oh, it's Angels in the outfield.
Fair enough.
It is correct. All right. Ryan, you have control of the board.
I guess that's even because that happened to me once and it happened to Pete once.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I feel a little better now. I didn't want to just buzz it while he I didn't know.
While I was rebooting. Makes perfect sense.
NFL for 3.
NFL for 3. One of the 3 franchises that appeared on HBO's Hard Knocks more than once.
Man, Frank, you have these all out of order on here.
I intentionally did that. Pete.
More than once, right?
More than once.
I'm gonna go with the Rams.
The Rams is in fact one of those teams, and Pete is out.
He's in the positive.
We're also looking for the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals.
It's funny. I was literally going to guess the Rams. So if that was somehow wrong, I would have been in the dark.
Well, I remember Jeff Fisher was on one, and he actually got fired.
Yep. That was a good season. That was a good season. Yeah.
NBA for 300.
NBA for 3. By the time Udonis Haslem retires, once the NBA Finals wraps up, this former 76er will take over as the oldest active NBA player.
I feel like this is a trick question. Somebody's screwing with me here.
Former 76er will take over.
Ryan, what is your guess?
The obvious answer, and I'm going to go with it, is Andre Iguodala.
It is, in fact, Andre Iguodala.
Okay.
I was afraid you were going to like do one of the process Sixers that was here and then
no.
out. I know that's why I was afraid.
No. All right. Ryan.
It's me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I want MLB off the friggin' board, so give me MLB for 500. Let's
MLB for 5. The Dodgers get their name because during their time in Brooklyn, players had to avoid getting hit by these, a common mode of public transportation back in the day.
It's a common mode of back in the day. Well, I mean, I can go different ways with this. I mean, how back in the day are we talking here?
Right, like
we talking horse and buggy? Like, are we talking that? Like, what are we talking about?
I don't know.
That wasn't a guess, by the way, by me.
No shit.
Before anyone deducts.
Nope, I didn't see a buzzer, so.
I mean, Pete, if you would like to guess that, be my guess.
Fuck it. I don't have a choice.
Pete?
Man, it's not taxis. It's not that. The only thing I can think of being that old is like fucking trolleys, but I don't remember trolleys.
It is trolleys. They were the trolley Dodgers.
Okay, that's the only. Have you ever been in Brooklyn and seen like trolley tracks? Not unless it was cable.
I went to Brooklyn for WrestleMania and I wasn't paying attention to anything else.
I was only on the Brooklyn Bridge once.
All right, so
once.
Ooh.
WWE for 400. I need to get all of these.
That was a massive question for him. That was a massive, correct answer.
Yeah.
Massive.
Despite being the most popular wrestlers in the world, this wrestler would never compete in the WWE until 2014.
Son of a.
Pete.
Steve Borden, a.k.a. Sting.
It's Sting!
You broke my brain for a second there. I was like, wait, did Pete just give you the wrong answer on this?
No.
I went, wait, hold on. Who is it?
I'm like, wait a second. Hold on. All right, Pete.
NBA for 400.
NBA for 400. In the movie He Got Game, Ray Allen starred as this biblically named blue chip prospect. Pete.
Who is Jesus Shuttlesworth?
It is, in fact, Jesus Shuttlesworth.
I'm going to lose the game. I'm going to lose the game.
Oh, boy. All right, Pete, control to you.
That's why I never got chirpy, ever. Never got chirpy. I knew this was happening.
What a comeback, though.
Wow.
Holy crap.
All those people in the chat, oh, he didn't show up. I kept my mouth shut for the record.
NFL for 500.
NFL for 5. The receiver of the Immaculate Conception.
You're an idiot.
Franco Harris.
No.
It's wrong. No, he caught it. You said, hold up, time out. There's two ways.
Wait,
pause.
There's
2 ways you can look at this.
What is going on?
The receiver of the Immaculate Conception, it bounced off Stallworth's hands in the Franco Harris's hands. That's the receiver. He ended up catching it. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right? Or am I wrong?
Pause. He and I need to have a conversation. Pause. If he's right, I'm giving it to him. I know what you're trying to do.
By the way, I don't think it's called that.
It's called Immaculate Reception.
That's what I'm thinking.
I just realized Conception. Where's your mind?
Okay.
Did you see
Okay.
where my brain went? I'm like, wait a second. Where's the trick question here?
Are you talking about Mary Magdalene? Like I know all of them.
I feel like this
I
question
got
should be
it right.
voided. I feel like this should be voided.
I'm not taking points away from Pete on this.
No, I feel we just leave it alone. I mean, what
It's
the hell?
funny as hell. I wish I would have caught this when we were
Frank,
reading them over.
Frank, don't do it on a $500 question, for God's sakes.
I mean, I did it last week, but
Well, I wasn't here, so who cares?
mine actually made a little bit more sense than this. I'm not.
What was your trick question?
ultimately,
What, the
I got
Darth
it right.
Vader one?
Yeah.
Oh, but I understand. I was yelling at the screen with that because I feel like yours was fine. to be
I will
honest,
say
last week.
the chat is loving this.
I
I'm not
can't see.
I'm not taking points though away. I can't. I
No,
can't.
don't take points off. Just leave it alone.
But Pete, you did catch what I wrote.
No, it's just a sports. That should have been in the fandom. That should have been in the fandom category, not in the NFL for 500.
I don't even know what the hell's going on anymore. All right, let's do the last.
It was, in fact, the
Get
Virgin
yourself together,
Bears.
damn it!
All right, last
This question right here for me is huge.
Yeah, it is.
Right, it's panicking. But this worked out that last one was voided because then if you would have gotten that and this one, you would be beating Ryan going into Final Factal. Here is NFL for 400.
Sav Rocca, Brad Wing, and Mitch Wishnowski, all punters, by the way, played in their homeland's football rules before coming to the States. It is known as footy by the locals. Pete.
He already got it. Damn it.
I mean, it's rugby. Do I need to name? Are we asking for?
You need to name the
What's the
country.
country?
Name the country. Don't fall.
South Africa.
No.
Fuck. It can't be that. Because Rocca.
See,
Wing.
I am at a crossroads right now because
You
I
have
think,
you have to at least guess.
yeah, I'm gonna get. I'm not. Yeah, because we're on here to have fun. I'm gonna guess. If I guess and it gets wrong, it complete screws me. I'm gonna say it's Australian rugby.
It is. Yeah, you said the country name. It's Australia. It's Australian rules football that they play.
Okay.
I can't win.
Right. Oh, hold on. So I couldn't.
He's not going to.
No, hold on. But hold on. So the category is actually A2D Radio knowledge. It's knowledge of. I couldn't change the categories, and we don't have one for A2D Radio.
Okay.
So moving forward, starting with tonight, Final Factal is going to be questions about A2D Radio, whether it's something from our channels, something from different shows that we
like
host or that we have been on. It's going to be A2D related, okay? So
Andy?
keep that in mind as you do this.
Andy, can I say, and this is no shot to anything else you've ever done, because there's a lot of work you've done. This is probably my favorite thing you've ever done.
Thank you.
This
So
is
do we have a rule now where you have to bet at least half of your total going into this question? I think that's a fair rule.
what?
What?
Pete's
I'm
just
just
trying to
saying.
make
What?
it to where Pete's just trying to make it to where
Wait, what
Ryan.
now?
He's trying to bait Ryan.
I'm not. It's not. I mean, moving from this point on, moving forward, I think you should. Because if that was the case, then I wouldn't have. I probably still would have beat Ralphie because he bet everything. He's just fucking stupid. Like even last week, I bet like I think 700 or something like that. So I mean, it's just this is the idea.
I don't hate. You know what? Because it is going to be A2D knowledge. Then yes, it will. You have to at least bet half.
And for the fans out there, Ryan has been here longer on the platform more than me, so he should definitely.
But-
Oh, I love how this picture.
But
is being painted
but
right
you
now.
have to understand, I don't have access that Ryan has, so it's all gonna because I'm coming up with these ones.
What the hell
So
does that mean?
Shut up! You have too much knowledge on your end.
Oh,
And I have way too much knowledge on my end,
so it's
where
all
Ryan
it's all
might know.
me. It's all things that I come up with, okay? And so it's going to be whatever I just find, and based on whatever. So Enter your wagers.
But to help you out, Andy, I can verify things for you.
Yeah, and he has. Frank did help me verify this one. Enter your wagers. Get a chat open with me, gentlemen. I'm going to read this one, Frank, just because of how we worded it.
Yes.
Wait. So what's the minimum I can bet?
$12.50.
Here you go.
All right. Now, this is per our YouTube page. Of our top 10 most watched live shows, how many of them are about WWE?
We are looking for live shows.
So, for those of you at home, to keep this in mind, if you go to our YouTube page, you go to live, you click on popular, the first 10, how many of those are WWE?
And I got to text you, Andy?
Yes, you have to message me.
Is it, we have to hit it exactly? It's not the one that gets closest to it.
You have to hit it exactly.
Andy,
Was I on any
Andy, I'm texting you now.
I'm not
hints
answering
now,
that.
too?
No hints.
No hints.
Listen, Brian, if I lose tonight, sir, I beat myself.
Listen, sir, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Top 10. Oh, I literally didn't hit send. Sorry, Andy.
No, you're fine.
Here you go. I can't think of any. I'm going to shut up.
I have Ryan's answer. Waiting on Pete's to come through. All right, I have Pete's. Let's display the wagers. So Pete bet the house. Ryan bet half. Pete said 0. Ryan said 1. The answer is 1. It was the In This Very Ring reaction to Undertaker's Hall of Fame. It did about 8.9. We're about 4th on that list.
And with that being said, and new.
Oh, no. If you're going to do it, back up. And new Fandemonium champion from A2D Wednesday night, Ryan Brodo.
Can I say something? May I, Andy?
You have the solo floor.
So, even though I didn't make any call-outs, I do recall when I was just sitting, chillaxing, doing all those things, Mr. Peter Evans went on a lengthy rant saying that, I'm a little brother to him, which I am. I take great respect in that. I may not be old enough to have some of the answers. I'm not ready for the pain that I am going to induce going against Pete. All of those things. And I didn't even win because of me. He just didn't show up tonight. Damn. That's all. A lot of this. And then when the game show came, that stopped.
This man has to go into the chat.
Oh, he's chatting now.
This man went into the chat.
Oh.
Yo, even David Arquette won the World Heavyweight title, yo. It's a fluke.
Did he win it twice?
Nah, you won't beat me twice. You can book that. I want the stats to show, the data to show how many points I gave back. Because like he was a man. He did say, I just happened to fall on him for the 1, 2, 3. That's it. Just happened to fall on him for 1, 2, 3. Even Marty Jannetty beat Sean.
The amount of NBA, NHL, MLB, and NFL.
I think I got 2 questions wrong in each category.
That have won the Super Bowl. And then the teams that have lost it. I don't recall any of them saying they didn't win. We just lost.
But Seattle, and New England run the damn ball.
So we're quoting not running Marshawn Lynch on the 1 yard line. That's what we're going with.
Yes, I'm holding on to every fucking thing I can right now. You son of a bitch.
Hey Pete, I will say, still cook a mean steak though. I will give you that.
All right,
I can't take that away from you.
so couple of housekeeping things, and then we're gonna pay some bills and get out of here. For the rest of the month of June, we're going to do A2D staff versus A2D staff. Starting in July, what we're going to do is we'll probably do an A2D staffer versus a fan. That'll be starting in July. We'll have prizes. We'll have things for the fans to win if they can stump our A2D staffer. That will start with our first show in July. Next week, we'll put something out there to where you can sign up. And that way we can know who's interested and who's not. We'll figure out the best way to do that. Here's
Serious inquiries only.
Yeah. And, also serious inquiries, and there will be a vetting process beforehand just to make sure that you have the right equipment and your show ready.
Good call.
So just keep that out there.
For those who really want it, bring it. And you know who those people are.
I feel like what's gonna happen is I'm gonna be sitting at home one day or like karaoke, and I'm gonna get a text, yo, so and so just called me out on this show, and I want them on Fandemonium. Okay.
I'll say this. I'll end it with this, and then I'll get the hell off the screen. I tried it after episode 2, and then I was back a few weeks later. Unless there is like an offer I cannot pass up, and there's like a call out of all call outs, I am officially retiring from A2D Fandemonium. I'm going to go up on top. Not
on top. Your record's the same as mine.
Who's the champion and the reigning champion and the 2-time reigning champion, Mr.
Pete, you're 2-1. Ryan's 2-0.
Okay, so here's it. This is we're still live. Hand cooked grilled steak of your choice, any cut.
Okay, I'm in. I'm interested.
Okay. I need some weeks to prepare. I need to tone my shit down. I was a little bit too hyped up for the night.
I do know that somebody has already messaged me from A2D saying that they would like to partake in Fandemonium sometime.
It better be the guy that was chirping, because I just went in the chat for the first time. Better been the guy because I went all the way up, right? I wanted to see receipts, right? I wanted to see some things.
Who is said person, by the way? Or do you want to keep it a surprise?
It might be the individual that we have partook in Pete's steaks at. Mr. Chrome said, I can have this, guys.
It is Chrome.
Okay, good. Because I was going to say, if Chrome chirped and then did not invite himself on, I would have some questions. But I'm glad Chrome messaged.
But I don't know when Chrome's available, so we know he wants to do it. But I don't know who's going to be on next week. We'll see what it looks like. But
I do have an idea for an episode, though.
You and I will talk afterwards. I want to get off the air. We're going too long.
Man.
All right. So we want to thank FanUp. FanUp is the best way to enjoy fantasy sports, daily NBA and MLB contests, and more. Win great prizes. Sign up today. Use promo code A2D for 5,000 bonus points. That's a $50 value. Find FanUp in the App Store. Want to thank Pete Evans from Birds of a Feather, Ryan Brodo from A2D Wednesday night, my co-host from A2D Wednesday night, Mr. Frank Besby. You can catch me on In This Berry Ring this Saturday. I'm Rich. We'll see you guys on the other side. Peace, love, and joy. We're out.
Love you, Pete.